Excited that you guys are here.
Sorry, it's Kentucky tonight, but he's right, it's tomorrow at 11.
So Kentucky tonight. So nobody missed the KU game. It's tomorrow at 11:30, you said?
I think 11:30.
Okay, yeah.
KU game, Kentucky.
So we do love our March Madness, right?
Well, he had the KU.
Yeah, we also love our March housing. And I was trying to think of something really catchy, but nothing was coming this late in the day. You know, it's kind of lights on, but nobody's home. And you'll notice my sidekick isn't up here tonight with me. Michelle is absent tonight. She's getting ready to get married this weekend. So congratulations are in order for her. But let me ask this. Of you guys who are here, anybody do their first deal within the last couple of weeks? Yes. What do you got going?
I picked up a house at auction, and we're waiting to, everything's been accepted, we're just waiting for the due diligence of the bank to finish the title, taxes, and all that.
Awesome. Awesome. You know, that's one of the ways that we pick up houses. There's several different auctions. There's the annual tax sale. There's auction.com. There's Kate's Auction. There's some other auction companies out there that if you sign up, you will get their regular emails on when their auctions are coming up. And then there are also some other auctions right on the courthouse steps that are publicized in some, most of the time, little-known papers. And that's for a reason. Because the banks want to show up and nobody's there and they get it back and they keep it. So, but if you do your research, for instance, there is in Liberty, the Liberty Tribune, on Thursdays, every Thursday, I'm telling you guys a secret here. It's one of the things I use to get properties. So, every Thursday, their Carney paper, when it's published, you can have it delivered if you want to pay for it, but I usually just go up there to the Liberty Tribune, 104 North Main, 75 cents, pick up a copy of the Carney paper, and in there, any tax lien issue that's coming up for sale is published right there. You can do your research, do your homework, and if you decide it's a property that you want to go talk or you want to go bid on or whatever, show up, then you've got a good lead. There are some other attorneys that do foreclosures and that kind of thing. And if you do your homework, you can find out who those are. You can have those emails sent to you, or you can go to their website and look up the case number. And then you have to start doing your homework. You know, they don't just hand it out to you. You have to start doing your research and getting on the phone. And you have to start doing all of the legwork and that type of thing. But there are many properties to be had that way. So that's what we're all about, right? The more properties, the better. So we have a lot of good information coming your way tonight. And so I hope you've come expecting to get some good news, hear some good things. And, you know, I always remind people that there are the naysayers that never think real estate investing is a good time to it's a good time to get into real estate investing. But every day I wake up, I think, man, today is the greatest day in the world to be a real estate investor. Because of all this stuff going out there. And I don't care what the economy's doing. I don't care what the market is doing. There are always those pockets in every metro area that you can sell properties all day long. There are areas that you can rent properties all day long, if you're willing to get out there and find them. You know, this is, hang on to that question or statement. This is not an easy business to be into, but it is a great business to be into. Is it?
Best deals I ever got in my life was when Uncle Jimmy was in office and interest rates were somewhere between 18 and 21%. Great deals, super deals. I've never gotten any better than when the interest rates were that high.
And that's spoken from a guy who's been, how long have you been doing this, Izzy?
33 years.
There you go. I was still in diapers.
Adult diapers.
Oh, I tell you what, we work hard, but we play hard and we have a lot of fun. I've got an office manager that she's working late tonight. We're trying to get some stuff done because she's going to be gone for a week, and I'm about to panic because a lot of the stuff I have her do, it would take me 6 months to get done. She does all my mail mergings and all that kind of stuff. She does all my research. I mean, she's fantastic. But when she comes to work, we generally spend about the first 15 to 20 minutes just laughing, talking about funny things that have happened and that kind of thing. So we work hard, but we laugh a lot too. And you got to have fun in this business or you'll go crazy. So that being said, I want to thank all the vendors that we have here tonight. Our vendors provide a lot of goods and services that we as investors need and use. So that being said, one of the benefits of membership, I want to encourage each of you to go to our website. By the way, we are getting a brand new website makeover at KCIG. When do you think they'll be up and running, Polly?
Should be up and running by middle to the end of next week, but it's going to be down for the first few days of this next week.
Right, she has to tear things down in order to put things back up. So, but get on the website and check out all of those benefits. Check out the vendors that we have, the discounts that we have available to us because you're a part of KCIG. Great tools, great resources. This time I want to ask Scott to come up, spend a few minutes here telling us about what Investors Choice Funding is, what they do. I saw many of you back there talking with Scott. Great company, great guy to talk, so I appreciate that.
Thank you. For those who don't know me, I'm Scott Facenis with Investors Choice Funding. My notes to share, you asked who did their first deal. I actually picked up my first 2 rehabs. We closed last week. So that's kind of exciting.
Awesome.
It's over at KU Med, and they're nasty rentals. Haven't had power for their nasty rentals now. They haven't had power for 2 years. So it's pretty cool, and I'm excited to take that underway. Been doing loans for folks for a couple of years, and seeing the fruits of their labor, getting excited watching them, and decided to take the plunge for myself. So that was pretty cool. So that's a nice little victory for me, and thanks for letting me share that. We are a direct private lender. We manage a private equity fund that has significant capital in it, so we're direct. For private lender, we got the money in-house. We're not brokering it on you. We get the calls, the 911 calls, where you won't believe what happened. We're closing in 5 days. We're supposed to close. That happens sometimes. And so I would say that we can help prohibit that from happening by having a conversation with you so you know what you're looking ahead in your transaction. We can close quickly, and we have 70% after repair value funding. You can actually roll everything in from acquisition, rehab, closing costs, our origination, your broker fees, all that can be included. Not everybody can say that. Our origination is anywhere from 2 to 4 points. We never charge more than 4. Our competition can't say that. We don't have down payment requirements. Our competition can't say that. So there's a few things that we have as differentiator. So keep that in mind. I'd love to talk to you. We're a relationship lender. Dave Williams, I'm trying to convince and twist his arm to come in town next month because he's had a lot going on. I said, you need to come back. So I think we're going to set up a free lunch and learn to come in, and he does classes, everything from due diligence to deal analysis, to finding deals not in the MLS, and every time we do it, it's a packed house. So if you want to be invited to the next lunch and learn that we do, that's outside of the RIA group, just let me know, and I'll make sure you get an invite to that. David, thanks for the time.
Thank you, Scott. Thanks. All right. One last note here. I will be speaking next month on private money. So if you are interested in learning what it is, the rights, the wrongs, what to do, what not to do, what contracts do you use, how do you talk about it, we'll be covering all of that next month. And I have found great success with private money. I did my very first deal. At that time, Cindy was a mortgage broker. And after I did my education classes and stuff, and took the first phone call, and they said, yes, we'll accept your offer. After I got up off of the floor, I met Cindy, and she walked me through the first deal. We got the financing part of it. We did that, and thereafter, shortly after that, I found private money, and we just started using that and developing that, and so it's fantastic, you know. I mean, it is a fantastic tool, and I will tell you right now, you will be shocked at who has money and how many people have money and are dissatisfied with how they have it invested. If they've got it in banks, CDs, that type of thing, they're actually going broke. They're losing money investing it that way, if you do the math. If they've got it in high-risk stocks, they can make double digits, but they may lose it in 6 months too. And so for those people who are looking for security, for a safe environment in which to invest, the private money sector is there. And I tell you what, it blew me away. So anyway, we'll be speaking on that next month. And so invite all your friends, enemies, whatever, and we'll just have a good time, all right? Before I turn it over to Cindy to introduce the speaker for tonight, I'll do something I haven't done in a long time. Any questions for me as either president of KCIG or a real estate investor?
How do you get private money?
Come April 16th and you'll find out. All right, Cindy Lou, will you come on up, introduce our speaker?
How did you know my middle name, or are you being smart?
I was just really being smart.
I know you were, it's that's my real name.
Oh, is it really? Lou kind of fit with Cindy.
Because from Cindy Lou Who on the Grinch. You could be the Grinch and I'm Cindy Lou Who.
Moving right along here. Cindy is our VP here at KCIG, and she does a fantastic job with scheduling speakers, keeping me on the straight and narrow, and when I get all these crazy ideas, kind of brings me back to reality. So, but she does a fantastic job with speakers, and she's been a part of KCIG for a number of years, and have a lot of respect for her thoughts and ideas. And one of these days, we're going to get her to speak.
You don't want me to speak.
So anyway, will you introduce our speakers?
Yes. And thank you for everything you do, Dave. Have a good evening. And you better not be lying. You better not be going to the spa. All right, hello guys. How are you all tonight? We've got two different speakers tonight. Two different topics that would be of interest to most real estate investors, many, or most of them. So what we're going to do, I'm going to introduce each, we're going to bring on the first speaker and the second speaker. We will take questions for a few minutes after each speaker gets done, okay? And then you can meet them afterwards if you have additional questions, all right? So the first person I would like to invite up, and please